Hello everyone, it's NADI and welcome back to Fake Ass, the series where I review the fake up to the makeup that you love. And today we'll be testing out this fake ass Kat Von D Chrysalis palette. It kinda seems like there's often a bit of drama around Kat Von D, but I never really pay attention to that. I'm always looking at her artwork, her amazing tattoos, her incredible makeup, which is actually why we're here today. And as you gorgeous people know, this is about the product, not the people behind it. Any tip you may have with them, please cast it away because this is a channel of positive energy. Okay? Thank you. I got this from AliExpress for, I believe, $11, and it took 2 weeks to get here, not too terribly long. I'm just getting over a cold, and it's at that point where it's a little hard to talk, so we're just gonna get right into this. The packaging is absolutely beautiful. It is definitely not as vibrant as the real, but it does have the nice metallic accent, just like the real one, so that's nice. The back looks the same as the real. It has the same names, the same distribution info, and all of the same ingredients, including the barcode. This does come with a nice little guide, but the pictures are kind of pixely. You can definitely tell that this is not a real. Sliding this little bitch out, the butterfly and name is metallic, and I'm actually quite impressed at how good this part looks. Opening the palette up, it does have a nice big mirror on it, just like the real, but the shades themselves are not as vibrant as the real, which is kind of disappointing. Just like the real, the shadow names are not next to the shadows, they're on the back, which I kind of find annoying, but she must have had a reason for doing that, so I'll get over it. But I absolutely adore the little accent skulls on the butterfly wings. Those are so cute. All right, babies, let's swatch and do a look with this. You guys know the song. Are you ready? Spots inside. First, we're gonna start with the top row, which is Lifelike, Lunar Lights, and Lucid. I can tell you now that these were not soft feeling at all. Very difficult to pick up, and I mean, obviously they swatch like shit, so not off to the best start, my lovelies. Next up, we have the purples, Hybrid Moments, Mezzanine, and Transition. These, unlike the first shades, are very nice feeling, very creamy and pigmented, but this is not one swipe in the pan. This is like rubbing my fingers on the palette for a good 5 seconds. Now we have the transition shades, Glass Wing, Melancholia, and Black Milk. These ones were really confusing because they felt soft, but they didn't swatch well at all. I mean, they are really light shades, so they blend into my skin, but still, not impressive. Finally, we have the last shades, the blues, which are Graphic Nature, Entombed, and Tournay. Because the rest of these shadows were not that pigmented, I figured I'd swatch kind of hard, and it turns out that Entombed actually is really pigmented, so obviously I picked up way too much, but this shade is beautiful. Sadly, it's one of the only shades with decent pigment. Like this blue and the purples were the only shades I really liked. On to the look. Like usual, I prime my eyes and put translucent powder under them to catch any fallout. I'm starting with Black Milk all over the eye, which smelled very much like chemicals, and of course, looks nothing like the real and does jack shit. Then in the crease on a fluffy brush, I'm sweeping on Lucid. Once again, this shit was shit. Zero pigmentation and nothing was even going onto the brush. So I'm gonna try Glass Wing in the crease, and fucking A, wouldn't you know it, no pigmentation. Okay, maybe a little, but it was literally less significant than rubbing dirt on my eye. But now I'm taking Mezzanine on a flat brush and spreading it all over just the eyelid. This is where putting that translucent powder under the eye is really important in saving your foundation. See all the little bits and bobs that fell down onto it? All that shit will just wipe off with the powder now. Next, I'm placing Hybrid Moments on the outer corner of my lid, and I love this shade. It's so pretty. If you notice, I really favor purples and reds and oranges because they make my eyes pop. And in case you aren't sure or are wondering what shades will make your eyes pop, just look at a color wheel and the shades opposite of your eye color is what'll make your eyes go boom boom. Like usual, I always like to add a bit of darkness to the outer corners, so on a pencil brush, I'm lightly blending Tournay in and then sweeping it into the crease. I kind of regret doing this because the fake shades don't exactly go well together. They're just different temperatures. So I'm going back in with Mezzanine because we lost most of that pigmentation trying to blend Tournay out. For the bottom lash, I'm going in with Tournay and smoking it along the lash line. I have no idea why the fuck I used this color. I literally just got done saying it clashed with the purple, but hey, guess what? Now it looks like ass. So I'm trying to cover it up with Entombed, which we know is pretty much the bee's knees, but I still think it clashes. I've accepted it though, whatever. To open up the eyes a bit, I'm placing Lunar Lights near my tear duct, and I think I actually ended up wiping this away because it looked pretty much like baby powder and not a shimmering highlight like I wanted. I'm then lining just the lower outer waterline with black waterproof liner and smudging that out. Then of course I'm adding lipstick, mascara, and falsies. And here we are with the final look. For lips, I ended up using Kylie's Court K with a little bit of highlighter on there, and then I also applied some highlighter to the lid just to brighten the look up. This really isn't the worst thing that we've done, but it's also not the best, and the same goes goes for the palette. I'm kind of in the middle with it. Like, it's not the best, it's not the most pigmented, but you can definitely get a lot of looks with it. I think what gets me is the transition colors in here are not that pigmented, so it gets a little tricky to work with. The gray in here was a bit difficult to smoke out and blend, and I just don't think that it matches very nicely with the purple. It does go really good with the blue, but then the blue doesn't go with the purple, so it's kind of like, what do I do? As for these 3 top shades, they are totally useless. They are not pigmented at all. The highlighter does not work as highlighter. It's just kind of like throwaway shades. But here is a look with it. You can decide whether or not you like it. Of course, I cannot recommend a fake because we really don't know what's in it, but there you go. Don't forget, my newest single, Underwater, is available everywhere online that music is sold. Thank you so much to everyone who supported it. Comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this video and what you'd like to see on future fake-ass episodes. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at officialNADI, and you can follow me online at thepopluxe.com. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you again soon. Bye.